So we're going to go through 6 different ways to write the equation of a circle given some different information. So we're going to start out with a basic one, write the equation of the circle with the center and a radius. So let me go back to the notes real quick. So here is your equation. Hopefully you were able to figure that out from your inquiry activity. If you weren't, that's okay. Here it is. And we've worked on formulas already, and you guys know I like to have a template. So what I'm going to do is, and this may seem kind of silly for this first one, but I want to make a point of what I'm going to do when they get harder, because it's going to get to where you have to do like 3 different things in one problem. So what I'm going to do is, to have the equation, you have to have the center and you have to have the radius. That's the 2 pieces of information you need. So that's what I'm going to focus on. Do I have the center? If not, how to get it? Do I have the radius? If not, how to get it? And then for my final answer, which I'll write down here at the bottom, I like to have a template. So I'm plugging 3 things in. I'm plugging in the x value of the center point, the y value of the center point, and then I'm plugging in, I guess I shouldn't have written r. I'm plugging in the radius. So let me make that a squared right there and mark that out. Sorry about that. I got ahead of myself. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving blank spots for those numbers. Okay. So up here, I already have the center, so I'm just going to copy it down. I know that might seem silly, but there's a method to my madness. I actually do have the radius. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to underline those 2 things with a highlighter. This is just going to be a visual that that's the 2 things I need. So here is the x value of the center. Here's the y value of the center. In the formula, those are called h and k, because the formula actually uses x and y, so it doesn't want to get confused about that. So when I say x and y, it's actually h and k in the formula. So the x value goes here, so x minus 2 squared. The y value goes here, negative 5 squared. And then the radius goes right here. And again, I do apologize for that mix up right there. So now there's some simplification that needs to happen here so I can get it in its simplest form. X minus 2 squared is fine. But this right here, minus a negative, the simpler way to write that is plus. And you may get to a point where you can just do that in your head, and that is fine. I'm breaking it down really far so when you do those shortcuts, you know where they come from. And then 6 squared is 36. So now I'm going to circle that because that is actually my answer. That is the equation of that circle. And the cool thing about it is with all these problems, you can use Desmos to check your answer. So I'm going to hop over real quick to a Desmos screen. Hit that. And just type this in real quick. And again, you did this in your inquiry activity, but if you need help with it, let me know. So I'm just going to type it in real quick. And then the way I'm going to check it is I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to kind of center this on my screen here. And I'm going to make sure, so the center is 2, negative 5. So over 2, down 5. That is the center right there. That is correct. And then my radius is 6. So starting from that center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is correct there.